Welcome back to Escape from Monkey Island. We're here on Knuttin Atoll looking for the parts of the ultimate insult. There doesn't appear to be a lot here, but there is a little stage here. Let's go have a look at this.
Let's move on to Naughty. I see what you're saying, but let's try to focus on...
Who are you?
I be Hellbeard, the unrepentant, the scourge of the seven seas.
Hellbeard. I think I've heard of you.
Yeah, of course you've heard of me. I'm the nastiest pirate in the world.
Wait a minute. Hellbeard the Unrepentant died over 80 years ago.
Do I look dead to you?
No, you look like a sock. Can I talk to the other puppet?
Puppet? There be no puppets here, boy. There be only the unrelenting terror of Hellbeard.
Seriously, where's the other puppet?
Get this through your lice-infested skull, cabin boy. There be no puppets. There be only Hellbeard.
Can I talk to your puppeteer?
Puppeteer? Hellbeard, the unrepentant, is no man's puppet!
This is going to be a little bit trickier than I realized.
Come on, let me talk to the puppeteer.
Talk to the hand, you nosy scupper-scraper.
If you're Hellbeard, where have you been for the past 80 years?
Look, over there!
Who are you?
I'm Hellbeard the Unrepentant, of course.
Why can I only talk to one of you at a time?
Because of that paranoid jerk, Admiral Kasaba. Whenever he sees 3 or more pirates talking, he assumes they're plotting some sort of mischief, so he lobs a cannonball at them.
Can't he tell the difference between pirates and puppets?
I don't know if you've noticed, but Kasaba's not too bright.
I thought the other puppet was Hellbeard.
You'd like to think that.
You're remarkably level-headed for a guy named Hellbeard.
80 years of living under the influence of the ultimate insult will do that.
Aha, the ultimate insult.
Do you know anything about the ultimate insult?
If only I didn't. Many years ago, I was the last pirate to be exposed to the ultimate insult. In one fell swoop, its devastating jibes utterly destroyed my once indomitable ego.
Do you know anything else about the ultimate insult?
It destroyed my ego. What more do I need to know?
I guess you're right. Can I talk to your puppeteer?
I'd rather you didn't. We're trying to protect him.
Come on, let me talk to the puppeteer.
Well, all right, but don't make any sudden moves.
I'll be as gentle as a baby dolphin. You must be Hellbeard.
If you say so, sir.
Why do your puppets look like me and LeChuck?
Puppets? What puppets?
Wow, you are a basket case, aren't you?
Yes, sir. Very good, sir.
Well, he did know... he did seem to know something about the ultimate insult,
I think I'll
so
leave you alone.
Thank you, kind sir.
I'm going to show him a picture of the ultimate insult and see if he can give me a clue.
Could you help me find this?
What's that?
It's a picture of the ultimate insult.
The ultimate insult?
Hey, you forgot your puppets! Gee, guess that was just the kind of breakthrough he needed to mend his shattered psyche.
Okay, well, he's run off, but he has left behind the little Guybrush and little LeChuck. So I'll pick those up and take them with me.
I'd better put these away before Kasaba flings a cannonball at me.
Good idea. And it looks like there was some other building here that I could have a look at. Some old lady standing outside. Pirate Academy, it said.
Excuse me, ma'am.
What can I do for you, young man?
Do you know anything about the ultimate insult?
What's that?
It's a powerful voodoo talisman that destroys people's egos.
Oh my, we don't allow any voodoo paraphernalia in our classroom, young man. Mr. Mandrell feels that voodoo is a prime contributor to the pirate lifestyle.
This is kind of a strange place for a school.
This isn't your average school, dearie. This is the Ozymandias Pirate Transmogrification Center.
Transmowatification?
Transmogrification. We take barbaric, foul-smelling pirates, like yourself, and transform them into prim, productive, and polite members of the emerging consumer-based economy.
That's the most nefariously evil thing I've ever heard.
Oh, now, sweetie. Don't knock it till you've tried it.
Sounds like it's Ozymandias doing here. Let's sign up anyway.
I'm tired of
See
being
what
a slimy
happens.
pirate. Sign me up.
Wonderful. Just go in and take a seat, and you'll soon be on your way to a brighter tomorrow. Good afternoon, class. My name is Miss Rivers, and I'd like to welcome you to Ozymandias Pirate Transmogrification Academy, a wholly owned subsidiary of Ozymandias Enterprises. Just by walking in that door, you've already taken a courageous first step in a journey that will transform you from swashbuckling pirates into healthy, normal, and most of all, productive members of society. And why have you made this step?
Because we don't have a choice.
No, dear. You've come here because you're scum-sucking pirates who deserve to be dragged into the street and shot like the dogs you are!
Yikes.
Now then, for the next few hours, we'll be breaking down your antisocial pirate defense mechanisms and replacing them with more acceptable, marketable behavioral traits.
This could take a while. Why don't you come back later?
First, let's have a frank talk about pillaging.
And that's why keel hauling is bad.
Very nice, Youngya. Now, class, let's move along to your final exam. 3 questions that will account for 90% of your grade.
That doesn't seem fair.
Don't get smart with me, Sonny.
Sorry, ma'am.
Let's begin. Youngya,
Yes, ma'am.
your tofu burger is delivered medium well, despite your explicit request for medium rare. How do you react?
I grudgingly eat the burger while hoping the service improves during my next visit.
Now then, Guybrush.
Yes, Miss Rivers?
A stranger approaches you and asks for the time. How do you respond?
Ask for the time. I disembowel the stranger with a dagger.
I disembowel the stranger with a dagger, hide his body in a nearby alley, and take his wallet.
My heavens!
Dude, that's harsh.
You're gonna flunk.
Now, Mungo,
Yes?
what's in your mouth, young man?
Pirate spitting tobacco, ma'am.
Did you bring enough for everyone?
Actually, yes.
Well, that's hardly the point, young man. We don't allow pirate paraphernalia in this classroom. Hand it to me.
Sorry, ma'am.
Now then, Mungo.
Yes, ma'am?
While delivering Christmas toys to orphans on a nearby island, you notice a passing ship that's obviously taken on too much cargo. What do you do?
I sail by, resisting the urge to attack.
Okay, second question. Guybrush,
Yes?
a member of the opposite sex rebuffs your advances. How do you cope?
I transform myself into an undead creature of unrelenting evil, terrorizing the 7 seas in my never-ending quest to make her my bride. Ah!
Sounds reasonable.
Oh, my.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Mungo,
Yes'm?
while reading a book of poetry in a library, what appears to be a treasure map falls out of the book. What's your plan of action?
You make a copy for safekeeping?
And Yanya,
Yes, Miss Rivers.
a scruffy-looking stranger offers you a grog. What's your response?
I politely but firmly decline his offer.
Interesting. Alrighty then, now for the third and final question. Mungo,
Yes, ma'am?
after drinking too much grog, a friend of 20 years teases you about your haircut. What is your reaction?
I make a joke about the expanding size of his grog belly.
Okay. Now, Yanya,
Yes, ma'am.
you see a man accosting another with a sword. What do?
I make a mental note of the assailant's appearance and seek out the nearest peace officer.
I see. And finally, Mr. Threepwood.
Yes?
Your captain has plotted a course directly through the heart of the Devil's Triangle. How do you react?
Okay. Mutiny. Try to persuade the captain. Make a blood sacrifice. Let's do this one. To appease the gods of the triangle and make a blood sacrifice of the cabin boy.
To appease the gods of the triangle, I make a blood sacrifice of the cabin boy.
Yumpin' Yiminy!
Miss Rivers, I'm feeling sick to my stomach.
Well, I've added up all your scores, and I must say that I'm very unhappy. Mungle, I'm afraid you didn't pass. Your heart's in the right place, dear, but your brain is somewhere cold and dark and covered with spiders.
Oh.
Ha!
Yanya, I'm flunking you, too.
Why? I got every answer right.
Yes, dear, but your attitude sucks.
This is horribly unfair.
So's life, sweetie. Get used to it. And then we have Guybrush. Guybrush. I've been teaching this course for months, and I can safely say that you're the single worst student I've ever met. I've picked lint out of my belly button with more learning potential than you. Now, in order to guarantee that you never darken my school's doorstep again, and to stigmatize you for the rest of your hopefully short life, I'm strapping this dunce cap to your stubborn pirate head in the hopes that humiliation will succeed where education failed. Now get out of my classroom and never return!
Yeah, I may be a dunce, but at least I'm a mighty pirate dunce.
Well, we failed the class, but I did get a dunce cap out of that. Oh, I didn't want to go back inside. That may be handy a little bit later. Now, I did notice in here there was a treasure chest, and you know, pirates love treasure chests.
Woo, free goodies.
Mr. Threepwood. We don't want to touch the nasty old pirate toys, do we?
Okay, we need to have a look through there. There is a fire alarm on the outside here, so that will probably get rid of Miss Rivers. Let's use this fire alarm.
Never try this at home, boys and girls. False fire alarms cost lives.
Fire! Everyone run for your lives!
Now, I've probably only got a short amount of time. Oh, come on. Why isn't he moving? Oh, there we go. Let's quickly run into the classroom here. Whistle. I want to pick up the whistle. I'll grab that. Oh, she's coming back.
Gotcha! Thought you could pull a fast one on me, huh? Get out!
Now I remember why I dropped out of school.
Okay, oops. So I've got the... Oh, where are we? Picked up the whistle at least. We've got the dunce cap as well. I'm just going to walk along the beach here and see what I can find.
Sliced open his pancreas.
Hi there.
You idiot!
What do you think you're doing?
What's the matter?
He'll see us, you ignoramus!
I'm out of here.
Fire! You may want to move a couple of feet to your left.
Gee, thanks.
You're welcome. Now go away so I can resume my discussion with the delightful Miss Daisy.
Let's have a chat with him first of all. He does actually look like the statue in Jambalaya
Who are
Town.
you annoying little miscreant?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. And you are?
Jumbo Lafitte, last of the Lafitte pirates.
Are you aware that you've got a pair of parrots on your shoulders?
Really? I hadn't noticed.
Was that sarcasm?
You know, I can't really tell anymore. In any event,
These are, in fact, my parrots. I call them hugging and kissing.
You're joking. You're not joking. Which parrot's hugging and which one's kissing? I can't believe I just asked that.
I don't know. They're identical twins. It's too bad, too.
Why?
Because they're special parrots.
Special how? Do they sing light operas?
Of course not. But they are cursed with powerful voodoo magic.
How so?
One of them always tells the truth. The other one always lies. Isn't that right, fellas?
Yes. No.
Oh, if I knew which one was which, they would be tremendously useful. As it is, they're rather annoying.
I'm looking for the pieces of the ultimate insult.
What's that?
It's an ancient voodoo talisman of butt-numbingly incredible power.
Ooh, sounds dreadful.
Jumbo Lafitte. Any relation to Tiny Lafitte?
Tiny Lafitte was my father.
So I will actually need to exhaust the conversation with Jumbo Lafitte in order to find out where the third piece of the talisman is hidden.
I'd like to talk some more about your father.
Okay.
Are you sure you weren't adopted? After all, you're so big and Tiny was so... tiny.
You should have seen my mother.
She was a large woman, I take it?
She had a picture of Monkey Island tattooed on her butt.
So?
Actual size.
Ugh. This is obviously a painful subject. Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
I may need to come back and get some more information, but
You're awfully large.
Figured that one out all by yourself, did you?
I'd like to talk some more about your father.
Okay.
This is obviously a painful subject. Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
Where'd that cannonball come from?
That dreadful Admiral Kasaba person. Every time he sees 3 or more pirates talking, he thinks there's a conspiracy afoot. So he begins to lob cannonballs at us. If I weren't so comfortable here on the beach, I'd sail out there and give him a piece of my mind.
okay, so we need to gain his
I'd like to
confidence.
talk some more about your father.
I don't think he's going to tell us at the moment.
This is obviously a painful subject.
No, he's not.
Let's
Okay,
talk about
because we've
something
got
else.
nothing else to say to him, so I'm going to have to head back to Jambalaya Island
Don't get up. I'll
and
see myself out.
Goodbye, little pirate.
finish off all the dialogue options with... it should be the tourist looking at the statue of his father, Tiny Lafitte. I don't really like the way this is done, that you need to exhaust all the dialogue options. Even if you can figure it out by yourself, you still need to go through all of the dialogue options to get all of the clues before you can progress with the story. I might as well do the diving competition while I'm here as well. I think I have everything I need for that, but yeah, let's see if there's any other information that this tourist can give me about the... Oops. About this statue.
What a jolly-looking statue, but it looks like someone's taken a crowbar to its head. Tiny Lafitte. Cujus praeda est? Dang it. More Latin. Now I wish I'd bought that Latin for Scummy's book. Pardon me.
Yes.
What would you say if I told you that I was one of those undesirable pirate elements?
You! Don't be so hard on yourself. You may be a little smelly, and your manners could use some improvement, but you're not even 1/10 as vile as one of those rapacious brigands that used to roam this island.
I think I've just been insulted. No, really, I am a grog-swilling, sword-waving reprobate. Honest.
Whatever you say, old chap.
Can't take your eyes off the statue, can you?
Nope. It's absolutely enthralling.
What made Tiny so famous?
He was the friendly pirate of Jambalaya Island. He robbed from the bad and gave to the nice. And he always said please and thank you. Twice. He's the perfect symbol of the new, non-threatening Jambalaya Island.
Was there really a Tiny Lafitte, or was he dreamed up by someone's marketing department?
Oh, he's real, all right. I hear his son lives across the bay on Knuttin Atoll.
What happened to the top of the statue? Looks like someone gave Tiny a bad haircut.
I'm not sure. Rumor has it that some vandalous pirates from Knuttin Atoll stole the statue's hat, but I don't believe it. They do a pretty good job of keeping those types off of Jambalaya.
I'd rather not talk about Tiny right now.
Fine.
Can I pick your brain some more about the ultimate insult?
Absolutely. My wife tells me I've got a keen mind for such things.
Do you really think the bronze hat I'm looking for could have come from this statue?
Well, that'd be my guess.
One of the pieces looks like a golden man.
Nope, nothing comes to mind.
One of the pieces looks like a silver monkey head.
A silver monkey head, eh? Sorry, I'm drawing a blank.
So hopefully that's all the information I
I've
need.
had just
I
about
thought I
enough
went
talking
through all
about the
this
ultimate
before.
insult for now.
Fair enough.
Sorry to bother you.
No bother at all, Old Bean.
Yeah, definitely asked him all those questions before, but while I'm here I'm going to go and do the diving competition.
What's that?
Whoa.
Nice dive.
Thank you, my friend. I fear that my skills have atrophied as of late, though. I'm not half the diver I used to be.
That was one of the best plank dives I've ever seen.
And who are you that would take such pains to flatter an aging plank diver?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, plank diver.
Welcome to Jambalaya Island, Mr. Threepwood. I am Marco de Pollo, undefeated and undisputed plank diving champion of the world!
Are you really the greatest diver in the world?
Yes. I have spent years searching the planet for someone who could better me in the art of the plank dive, but to no avail.
How sad.
Okay, I'm going to challenge him to a
I just remembered a
Plank
previous
dive?
engagement. Bye.
now the judges are over here. We need to get certified first of all. And that definitely looks like part of the...
It's a golden trophy of a man in a classic arms overhead diving pose.
Definitely looks like part of the talisman.
Excuse me.
Hey, little dude. What's up?
Nice trophy.
Isn't it a trip?
It is awarded to the winner of the all-world prank diving contest.
What's going on around here?
We are the judges for Jambalaya's all-world diving contest.
Actually, it's more like a free-for-all than a contest.
Dude, quit projecting your negative vibes, man.
Can I take a closer look at that trophy?
Are you kidding?
Oh, only the winners of the all-world prank diving contest are allowed to touch the trophy.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying that you can't actually just
I'm off.
continue with the
I'm
story.
off.
You need to go through... You need to go through all of the dialogue options for a lot of the characters before the game allows you to continue. And I find that to be a little bit annoying. So the option to join the dive, to join the contest, isn't available. Unless I finish talking to... I can't even get down there now. Unless I finish talking to Marco de Polo.
I'm back.
So I see. What can I do for you, Mr. Threepwood?
What are you doing on Jambalaya Island?
Ah, that is an interesting story.
Is it a short story?
About a year ago, I despaired of ever finding my diving equal and was prepared to hang up my trunks forever.
Ew.
At this crucial moment, Senior Ozzy Mandrill approached me with an intriguing proposition.
Am I old enough to hear this?
He told me that he was building the tallest artificial plank diving platform in the world, and that he was willing to pay obscene amounts of money to have the world's greatest plank diver compete on it on a daily basis. Since I was ready to retire in any event, I figured, why not retire in the comfort of a luxury resort island?
Makes sense to me.
Besides, there's always the chance that someone will come along who can finally challenge my skills.
Has your arrangement with Ozymandias proven challenging?
Sadly, no. But at least I'm receiving a steady stream of income.
So is this diving competition open to anyone?
Hardly. If I were to compete against everyone who wanted to get their hands on the solid gold old world diving trophy, I'd be diving 24 hours a day.
Oh, so who do you dive against?
The judges panel over there does an excellent job of weeding out the poseurs from the serious divers.
I'd like to dive against you.
You want to dive against me? Ah, thank you, little friend, for bringing laughter back into my life.
What's so funny?
Don't tell me you're serious.
As serious as scurvy, diver boy.
It's not wise to trifle with me, Mr. Threepwood. I am the greatest diver in the world.
Second greatest, you mean?
Very well. The gauntlet has been thrown. I suppose you have been certified by the judging committee?
Certified?
Do you think I am some sort of clown who accepts the challenges of every 2-shilling braggart that comes my way?
Yes?
If you want to dive, go to the judges committee and get certified.
I just remembered a previous engagement. Bye.
Okay, so now I should be able to head off to the judges and get certified. Let's just see if Guybrush can walk in the right direction here. Here we go.
Hi, guys.
Rude.
I'd like to take a crack at winning that diving trophy.
You and dozens of other gold hunting wannabes.
If you wish to dive, you must be certified first.
Why?
We could leave ourselves open to most grievous lawsuits if we let physically uncool people try to dive.
Now, if you just step behind the table...
There won't be any word problems, will there? Hey, what are you doing with that?
Please turn to the right, dude.
You're not gonna put that there, are you?
Now then, let me know when this begins to hurt.
Ouch! And another thing, I think the staple gun was completely uncalled for.
Be that as it may, you have passed the physical.
Really?
Don't act so shocked. You'd have to be a palsy-ridden grandmother to fail.
Here's your certificate. Feel free to challenge our champion diver whenever you want to dive.
Okay, so we've got the certificate. Let's go and use this with Marco Polo.
So, you've managed to get yourself certified. Ah! I've seen palsy-ridden grandmothers with better qualifying scores. So, are you challenging me to a dive-off then?
You better believe it.
Then, prepare to be humiliated, Mr. Threepwood.
Marco de Pollo is about to attempt Alpha Monkey Keelhaul Rum Barrel combination. Let's give him complete silence for this dive.
I do not envy you, Mr. Threepwood.
Well, it was pretty good. He got all 10s. That's going to be pretty hard to beat. Okay, so here we are at the top, the diving pool. I'm just going to walk out. And we do get to select a few different options here by pressing left and right.
Darn. I wasn't that bad, was I? Rats.
The winner and still all-world prank diving champion is Marco de Pollo.
Okay, so now that I've had a dive and lost, I can actually talk to the judges and figure out why it is that they didn't score me a 10. Let's talk to the hippie judge first of all.
Excuse me.
Oh, what is it, little diver dude?
What was wrong with my last dive?
You really didn't get into the flow of DePollo's groove, man.
Say what?
Hey,
You gotta match DePollo's moves if you want to be the dude.
But how?
Well, basically, there are 4 types of moves allowed in plank diving, man. Well, first you got the keel haul, you know, a mellow, swan-like move that you can do by lifting your nose up in the air.
Keel haul. Up. Got it.
Next is the rum barrel, man. A somersault move that's easy to do by shoving your chin down into your chest.
Rum barrel. Down. Check.
The third move is the spinning swordsman, man. That's a dangerous vertical spin that should only be started to the right.
Spinning swordsman. Right. Okay.
Finally, there's the alpha monkey, a chest-pounding maneuver that always starts with the left hand.
Alpha monkey left. Good.
Okay, bro, pay attention to the moves that DePollo makes, you know, and try and match them. For example, on his last dive, he did a alpha monkey, keel haul, rum barrel, combination. So, if you wanted to match him, you'd lean.
Left, up, down.
You got it, man.
Okay, so that's the controls for the dive, and we need to listen for mark those moves and match them.
See you later.
So if we can do that, we should score a 10 with the hippie judge. Let's see what this guy wants. Let's talk to the wise old judge.
Pardon me.
Yes, Grasshopper.
What was wrong with my last dive?
The perfect dive should leave no trace of the diver upon the water. As you seek perfection in your dives, seek perfection in your splashes.
Are you saying that my splashes are too big?
Yes. You might try making your form more aerodynamic, like that of a swordfish.
Fish are aerodynamic?
Okay.
Aloha.
May your life be big and your splashes be small.
And let's talk to the last grouchy judge here.
Pardon me.
What?
What was wrong with my last dive?
It sucked.
Could you be more specific?
Nope.
It sucked.
Why are you giving me such low scores?
Look, kid, it's nothing personal. It's just that I've got an expensive red-headed wife, 2 expensive red-headed kids, and an expensive red-headed dog to feed, you follow?
Not really.
Then let me spell it out for you. Mr. Mandrill pays me a lot of money to make sure that Mr. DePollo always wins.
Whatever Mandrill's paying you to fix this contest, I'll double it.
I appreciate the sentiment, Junior, but it's obvious that you don't have 2 shillings to rub together, much less the kind of dough it takes to keep my red-headed wife living in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I think I'll leave you to your grouchiness.
Whatever.
He looks a little bit familiar, doesn't he? He said he had a red-headed wife, but let's have a look over here. That seems to be him on the pamphlet. And he's with that blonde woman. I think we should show this to the grouchy judge.
Why are you showing me this?
I don't rightly know.
I know. Let's have a look at it.
Hey, there's a picture of that grouchy diving judge in here, but that blonde he's with is definitely not his lovely red-headed wife.
What's this?
It's a brochure for Stan's Jambalaya Timeshare Emporium.
Yeah? So?
Take a look at page 3.
Yikes!
I think your red-headed wife would be very interested to find out about the time you've been sharing with this blonde, don't you?
You got it all wrong, kid. She's just a friend of the family. Really?
Really? Oh, well, then I guess your wife won't mind if I show her the brochure.
Wait! Stop! What do you want?
What's it worth to you?
I've got money, jewels, property, anything. Just don't tell my wife.
Fine. All I want is a fair diving competition.
That's all? Really?
Really? Do we have a deal?
Deal. It won't do you any good, though. DePollo's too good to be beaten by a flat-headed loser like you.
Okay, well, we will find out about that very, very soon. I'm going to put the timeshare pamphlet away. We do need a little bit of extra help, though, I think, to beat DePollo. So let's have a look at what he's got here. The baby seal
Bosun
oil.
and Bosun's baby seal oil. I'm assuming that this oil is meant to be used on baby seals rather than...
Yeah, I hope so, but I'm going to stick some of the bagel chunks in there.
Hey, look! Over there!
Okay, now I think I'm ready to challenge him
So
once
I
more.
see. What can I do for you, Mr. Threepwood?
I'm ready to dive against you now.
Then, prepare to be humiliated, Mr. Threepwood.
Marco de Pollo is about to attempt a alpha monkey, kill horn, rum barrel combination. Let's give him complete silence for this time.
So Alpha Monkey Killhall Rum Barrel is left, up, down.
Good luck, Mr. Threepwood.
Thank you. I need to do something about the splashes as well. Need to have a head like a swordfish. Let's use the dunce cap. Hopefully that was right. We'll see how we
Cool.
scored. 10.
Good. Looking good.
Whoa, dudes, this is unprecedented. The newcomer has tied Marco de Pollo.
What happens now?
We'll move on to the tiebreaker round.
Scissors, rock, paper?
You wish. In this round of dives, you will go first, and the Pollo will try to match your dive.
You have shown that you can mimic my moves, Mr. Threepwood. But I doubt that you can concoct a dive that I cannot perform.
We'll just see about that, dive monkey.
Very well. The plank is yours.
Now this time you can actually do whatever you like. So I'm just going to do something a little bit different.
Cool. Good. Looking good.
Very good, Mr. Threepwood. Just give me a second to prepare for my dive.
What Marco doesn't know is that we've replaced his regular baby seal oil with Star Buccaneer Schmear Whiz. Let's watch.
Now, my friend, prepare to watch a master in action.
Now, Marco de Pollo will attempt to beat Guybrush Threepwood's dive. Let's give him complete silence for this time.
What? Shoot! Go away!
Ladies and gentlemen,
The new all-world plank diving champion is,
Guybrush Threepwood!
I protest! That was not a fair dive! I want a rematch right now! I am Marco de Pollo, the greatest plank diver in the world!
Marco.
Who said that?
Marco.
Stop it! I will not be mocked! Marco! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Gee, I wonder how Elaine's doing.
Hi, hey, thanks for coming out to vote. Remember, a vote for me is a vote against demon-spawned hell pirates.
Thanks for your support, citizen. Good times and free grog are just around the corner.
Don't vote for Charles. He's really LeChuck, the demon zombie ghost pirate from hell.
Oh, give it up, Mrs. Threepwood. Everybody knows that LeChuck is dead and that your husband killed him. You'll have to excuse her, Mr. Charles.
Think nothing of it, my good man.
There, you see? Charles and LeChuck, look!
Well, that should just about wrap things up. I think I'll go pack my bags and get ready to move into the governor's mansion.
Looks like Elaine's having a bit of a tough time. I better move quickly. I'm going to head back to the town, go back over to Knuttin Atoll, and hopefully I can get some more information from the... what was his name again? The giant feet or something was his name. More information about the bronze hat. Let's see.
It looks almost seaworthy.
Hopefully it is seaworthy. Okay, here we are. We've got 2 pieces of the talisman.
I'm out of here!
The monkey head and the golden man, just looking for the bronze hat. Jumbo Lafitte, that's right. Let's see if he'll open up a little bit more.
I'm back.
Imagine my delight.
I'd like to talk some more about your father.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Was he really called Tiny the Friendly Pirate?
No! My daddy was everything a real pirate should be. Violent, vulgar, psychotic. Pirates lined up for miles to spit on his grave.
If Tiny was such a great pirate, then what's with the Tiny the Friendly Pirate statue?
It's those soulless cretins at Ozymandias Enterprises. They're using my father's name and image as happy icons for their new family-friendly Jambalaya Island.
Those jerks. What happened to Tiny's statue?
I happened to it.
Come again?
To lend a touch of authenticity to their precious statue, Mandrill's flunkies bronzed my father's captain's hat and welded it to the statue. Enraged by this sacrilege, I gathered some pirates and raided Jambalaya Island. Before anyone knew what happened, I rescued my father's chapeau, returned to Knuttin Atoll, and buried my treasure.
Your father would have been proud of your piratey prowess.
Oh, thanks. Unfortunately, my raid inspired Mandrill to hire Kasaba to patrol the waters of Knuttin. Now, Knuttin Atoll is nothing more than a prison for recalcitrant pirates who don't share Ozymandias' vision.
One pirate to another. Where did you bury your father's bronze hat?
I don't know.
What?
I know I buried it under a boulder along the beach. I just don't know which one.
If I find your father's hat, can I borrow it?
I don't know. Why do you want it?
I'm going to use it to crush Ozymandias like a bug.
Really? Oh, that's great! If you can find it, feel free to use it.
This is obviously a painful subject. Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
Don't get up. I'll see myself out.
Goodbye, little pirate.
All right.
2 plus 2?
Free!
That must have been the lying parrot.
Okay, so there's a couple of pirates here. One of them lies, one of them doesn't. Let's head over to the boulder beach.
Holy jumping monkeys, that's a lot of boulders. How am I ever gonna find the right one?
There are a lot of boulders here. What I can do, though, is perhaps use the parrots to find out where the hat is buried. So we do have a whistle here. I'm going to use this and call the parrots over.
Kind of sounds like a parrot.
Now, at the moment, I can't tell them apart, but if one of them were to get drunk, let's say, then maybe we could tell which one was which. I'll use the grog with the parrot on. Well, let's go for the parrot on the left. Okay, so you can see he's swaying now to the left and right. Now I just need to figure out which one tells the truth and which one lies. Let's talk to the parrot on the left and ask him a easy question.
What's my name?
Guybrush Threepwood.
That must have been the truth-telling parrot.
Okay, so the truth-telling one is drunk now. Hopefully he'll stay drunk for a little while until we find the treasure. Okay, so he's still on the left. I can see him swaying there. Let's talk to the parrot on the left. Which way should he go to find Tiny's hat?
Which way should I go to find Tiny's hat?
South.
South. Okay. Unfortunately, this process is a little bit slow, a little bit tedious, so I may cut out this. But let's just see if the hat is buried under here. So I will call them again. Okay, you can just press escape to skip the little cutscene there. Which one's the drunk one? The one on the right now. Okay, so is it under this rock? Talk to the parrot on the right.
Is Tiny Lafitte's hat buried under this rock?
No.
I know that parrot always tells the truth, so Tiny Lafitte's hat must not be here.
Alright. He's on the left now. Talk to the parrot on the left. Which way should I go to find Tiny's hat? I guess it's to the east.
Tiny's hat?
South.
Oh, south again. Okay. I wonder if this is the rock. Oop, let's call them over. Yeah, this process is a little bit tedious. But as I said, luckily you can just press escape and they will immediately appear. Let's talk to the parrot on the left and find out if this is the rock.
Is Tiny Lafitte's hat buried under this rock?
No.
I know that parrot always tells the truth, so Tiny Lafitte's hat must not be here.
I assume it's to the east. Let's just ask anyway.
Which way should I go to find Tiny's hat?
Or south again. East. Okay. Well, I'm going to put a cut here in the video, and I'll come back once I have found the treasure.
Is Tiny Lafitte's hat buried under this rock?
Heck yes.
Finally.
I know that parrot always tells the truth, so Tiny Lafitte's hat must be buried under this rock. I guess the parrot's lost interest.
Let's look at the big boulder.
My use of the parrots was correct. The bronze hat is under this immense rock.
Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to grab the puppets and see if I can get Kasaba to fire a cannon at this rock and hopefully dig up the bronze hat.
Hi there, little Guybrush.
Hi there, big Guybrush.
Hi there, little LeChuck.
Ahoy there, big Guybrush.
What's on your mind, little Guybrush?
I think Admiral Kasaba's a big dope. Don't you?
Oh, I don't know, little Guybrush. What do you think, little LeChuck?
I think little Guybrush is a preening pirate wannabe.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah!
Now, boys.
Amoral lout.
Effete doily sniffer.
Unemployed layabout.
Guys.
Pirate poser.
Uncultured corpse.
Girly man.
I really think that's loud enough to catch Kasaba's attention.
Jerk.
Idiot.
Nimrod.
Dork.
I've obviously got some deep-seated issues to work out here.
Moron.
Spaz.
Jerk.
Idiot.
Nimrod.
Dork.
Why, those ignorant, anarchist savages! How dare they plot against my benevolent tyranny! Simpkins, wheel out the really big cannon!
Do we have to, sir? Our ears are still ringing from the last time.
I've had just about enough of your pusillanimous insubordination, Simpkins! Now roll out the really big cannon and blow up those terrorists this instant!
Aye, aye, sir.
Fire!
Wow,
bronze hat of Tiny Lafitte. Mr. Cheese.
Aye, Captain.
Raise the anchor, hoist the sails, and ready the warp drive.
Aye, Captain.
Otis.
What?
Go find Carla and sober her up.
Oh, yeah, that'll be easy.
Now that the pieces of the ultimate insult are mine, it's back to Melee Island. Honey, I'm home. LeChuck!
That's Governor LeChuck to you, Threepwood.
No way!
Yes way.
Ozzy, I had a feeling you were working for LeChuck.
I'm afraid you got it backwards, pirate boy. LeChuck's working for me.
Well, that makes me feel better.
Governor LeChuck, would you be kind enough to relieve Mr. Threepwood of the pieces to the ultimate insult?
Ah, it'd be a pleasure, Mr. Mandrill.
Don't do it, LeChuck. He wants to use the ultimate insult to humiliate every pirate on the face of the earth.
And?
You know?
Oh, of course he knows, you sloth-brained pile of kookaburra droppings.
But why, LeChuck? Why would a swashbuckling, albeit demonically evil, pirate like yourself willingly aid in the mass emasculation of your fellow buccaneers?
Well, that's a long story, Sheepgood.
Oh, no.
But it basically boils down to two reasons. First of all, this mandrill scalawag pulled me out from under that mountain of ice that you left me under. And LeChuck always repays his debts.
Fine, you owe the guy, but why go along with this plan to irreversibly insult all the pirates?
Because, you seafaring scumweasel, when we succeed in breaking the fighting spirit of all the pirates, LeChuck will finally have the one thing he's always wanted in life. Or death, as the case may be.
You don't mean...
Yes, Elaine Marley's hand in marriage.
Excuse me. See the ring on this finger? You're a little late, bucko.
Well, I think I can fix that.
LeChuck, no! We may need him as a hostage.
Yeah, a hostage. Besides, even if you kill me, Elaine'll still never marry you. She hates your stinking undead guts.
Ah, but that's the beauty of the ultimate insult, Threepwood. Once your wife has been exposed to its hideous, demoralizing power, her fiery pirate spirit will be shattered like so many emu eggs, leaving her compliant, submissive, and obedient.
In other words, the perfect wife.
Speaking of perfect wives, where is Elaine?
We were hoping you could answer that question, Mr. Threepwood. Your mischievous Sheila went walkabout right after Captain LeChuck was elected governor of this pirate-infested backwater of an island.
Good for her. I hope she comes back with an army of pirates and kicks your sorry butts.
Are you sure I can't kill him yet? I've left him alive before, and it's always turned out to be a big mistake.
I see your point. How about we stow the twerp in an inescapable faraway place where he can't do any harm? Then he'll still be a useful hostage, but he won't be able to affect our plans.
Ha ha! That's a hellishly good idea, and I know just the place.
Ha 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 ha.